what he was doing was wrong. I didn't take lightly to that at all, because as far as I'm concerned, he's a very privileged individual, right? He's luckier than most. I could tell you of stories of international students currently who I know, you know, they are going through worse than what Uren is going through. Me, after I did that video, was the fact that persons who I did not expect, yeah, who I did not expect them to react in a particular way. I didn't expect that this individual would have opened her platform to allow people to drag me, to slander me, to disrespect me, you know, based on something that was accurate. Uren Miller, he was begging indirectly, right? Somebody doesn't have to come out and say the exact thing for it to be the case. You understand what I'm saying? You have direct and you have indirect. They're the same thing. It means the same thing. It's just that they've done it in a different way. And if you're not smart enough, right? Not even smart. If you don't have look of common sense and good reasonability, you're going to miss it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Right? And persons opened up their space for me to be dragged on something that I was completely and utterly correct about. Right? Uren Miller is somebody who I celebrate on my page. I've always celebrated him. I've celebrated his success. You understand? From start, I was there. I posted. I even spoke about the fact that how, you know, Auntie Donna, how, you know, wonderful it was of her to, you know, to take on this, you know, this case, right? And look at this beautiful success story. Look at what, you know, she was able, or, you know, along with the donors, well, the donors mainly. You understand? But it is through her platform, right? I spoke about it, and thousands of you applauded, you know, you liked, you shared the video, you were, yeah? But the one time I came out and I reprimanded him for doing something that he shouldn't be doing, because he was getting that, he had already gotten that help, huge help. You understand? So he should not be doing this. I didn't say that people are not supposed to help him, to contribute towards his well-being or whatever on their own. I said he should not play on people's emotions, because he knew what he was doing. He came back making excuses with it. No. He, deep down in himself, he knows what he was doing. Uren is an 18-year-old young man. He's not stupid. He knew what he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? But yet still, I was branded and labeled as somebody who was beating him down, dragging him down, you know, because my bad mind, I'm a jealous. I am all about education. You understand? I encourage and empower young people on a daily basis. I don't know how you've been following my page. You understand? And you don't realize that. You don't notice that. My whole essence is about progression. Huh? Education. And you're going to spin this narrative. You're going to deliberately misconstrue, construe. That's what, because I've seen platforms, you know, you deliberately misconstrue what I was saying to influence your followers. That is not good. You have persons on social media where they have platforms and they're ignorant. They don't know how to dissect videos accurately because they lack understanding. It's dangerous because you're spinning a narrative or you're painting a picture to the public, right? And it is not good, right? It is not good when you paint a negative picture to the public because you do not especially when you don't understand or you think you understand. Right? I don't envy anyone in social media, and anything that I've ever spoken about, right? I was always spot on. So let's debate about the things that you guys say. Me jealous and bad mind. She look like she's sad, she unhappy, she jealous and she bad mind. Right? Anybody we do good and a progress, she always come out. Okay. I'm going to show you how no enablers and how no hypocritical and how no bias. Right? And how no make these young adults go out there and commit crimes against humanity. Go in there and do mass shooting. Go into the schools and do mass shooting. Commit fraud, scamming. Go out there and murder people. You get me? Set a light. Young girls and beat them up like this. The 18-year-old with set a light. Set a blaze. His ex-girlfriend in that bed while she was sleeping. I think her name is Alicia King. The guy was 18 years old. They are going to charge him as an adult because he's an adult. He got adult prison. So when me come and me say you're an adult, stand on your own 2 feet and fend for yourself. Me say what me say and me mean what me say. You understand what I'm saying? You enablers. You make excuses for these young adults too much. I am not saying, in my video, I didn't even say that, okay, you're not entitled to no help, none at all. I said, what he is doing, he is playing on people's emotions for help. And that's exactly what he did, because you guys was willing to reach out because of how the story was. Because he played on your emotions immediately. Right? Come on. Whenever you see someone, it doesn't mean because you love them, or you celebrate them, or you support them. When you see them doing something that is wrong, you call them out on it. Because if you don't and you enable them and you continue, you're going to spoil them. And even with that as well, when I say spoil them, I didn't say that this gentleman is going to turn out to be this. I said, if you continue to spoil a child, there can be dire consequences. And that's a fact. That is a fact. Who remember the young guy who came to England, where the pan video made videos and it was going viral, where his baby mother, I think his Caucasian baby mother, was spoiling him, sending things to him in Jamaica, right? Him never lack her want and nothing. She spoil him, and then when he come over here and she tell him say him need to go work. He said, what? Work? And you gotta give me such a lovely lifestyle when time in Jamaica? Why? How old is he? He's a young adult. So she's been spoiling him for how many years? When he was in Jamaica and now he reached now, he still want that same lifestyle. What did I say wrong? When the young pitney them start do them stupidness and them madness, reprimand them. Call them out. Don't be hypocrites. Be moms. You don't have, if you say, oh, me not have no compassion. You know, go on like me not have kids. And me must remember say, okay, me have children and what. Let me tell you something. On a video, yeah, sometime, a couple of years ago, my daughter told the public that my mom is strict. I am strict. As much as you see me run up and down, with the look of one them and go on like me I eat that, I make me not much sense. You know, I am strict. You understand? The moment you get to 16, you have to come out of my house and go work. You know why? Because I have a national insurance number and you have a bank account where me set you up with. You understand? You have that. So you have to come out of my house every Saturday, go find work. It builds character and it encourages discipline and independence. So you have to come out of my house, go work on a Saturday, and you have to contribute to the household. 16. When my daughter was 16 years of age, she got an apprenticeship. You know what an apprenticeship is? It's practical work and studying while you're on the job. she was earning, right? So while she's working, she's studying, and she's earning. It's an apprenticeship. 16, she's 23 now. She has never one day come to me and ask me for your strength. You know when that young girl came to me and asked me for your strength? February of this year. February of this year, she asked me for your strength. And if she did ever take me foolish advice, because sometimes you give them advice, then say, oh, you're foolish. And later on, then come and say, oh, mom, I'm sorry. If she did ever take me foolish advice, she wouldn't have to come and ask me for that strength there. Me give her the strength. You know why? Because ever since she was 16 years of age, and may the good Lord strike me if I'm lying. Right here, right now. Ever since she was 16 years of age, she's never asked me for a penny or a pound from the age of 16 until the February of this year. May the good Lord strike me if I'm lying. And she had to contribute to the household. So nobody thinks, okay, because my husband appear, you know, all of the bills. You understand? Oh, no. She is young and she's growing into an adult. We are preparing her for the outside world. She cannot go out there and go be nuisance and the pester and the bother people out there. Or depend on a man out the figure and nothing at all. No. Me I raised her to be independent. We raised her to be independent. She would have dare not rely on a man for something. Never. Because we didn't raise her like that. You understand? Right is right and wrong is wrong. When you see something, call it out for what it is. Don't turn a blind eye and don't make excuses, because when you do that, the ending won't be good. All of this robbing, this scamming, this thievery, this, you know, going out there to beat up people, you know, wreaking havoc on society. People have vandalized buildings. Unaliving people out there. Who you think doing these things? Young adults between 18 and 27. You know, have the older heads, you know, people in them 30s and 40s, 60 going, and them do certain things, you know. Are the young one them? Because of our parenting. Not reprimanding them, not correcting them, turning a blind eye and making excuses. And the moment I come out and I say something, I am bad mind. How the freak can I bad mind and envy somebody who I celebrate? Something that I champion for. I want everybody to win. Persons talking about Quora. Are the same thing me do to Quora as somebody bad mind Quora. Make we break down the Quora situation. Quora. What page was demonetized for, what, 30 days back then?
Do you keep deleting slot games one after another? Well, there's one game that you won't want to delete. Tap the screen now to download it. You'll hit jackpots in just 10 spins, and the payouts are extremely high. Even if you got a few coins left, you can hit a jackpot.
No, I don't have to do that. But what I will never do, I will never come and I will never use my audience. I will never manipulate them and I will never play on their emotions. I would never do that. Because it is unfair. You're conning them. You're deceiving them. And I saw that. And I didn't like it and I spoke about it. And I was never wrong. I wasn't wrong. Leisha, I don't have nothing against you. Again, once more. I spoke about this whole Leisha. When we hear from the short, then say me bad man Leisha because she have house. Somebody opened their anus and sent a photograph of their anus to a person that they were arguing with. Right? They took it to another level. I must come out and I said, no, what kind of thing that you do? When you have children and stuff like that, you know, do them kind of things. My bad mind. That is enabling someone. It has nothing to do with bad mind. Just like if you see my child out there is doing something and she is wrong or he is wrong, whatever they are doing, it's wrong. Pull them up. Pull them up. Me alone can't grow them. Pull them up out it. Tell them say Roman reality we are the wrong.